Yeah, one catch, 7 yards tonight. Mayfield under pressure, look out, avoids a sack, takes off, turns a big loss into a nice gain. Got away that time from Leonard Floyd.
You're thinking he's just going to go down here. I mean, Leonard Floyd's got him, right? And then he looks up, he sees there's an opening, takes off, and uses that speed for a first down. What a way to start this drive.
C.J. Stroud calmly, coolly makes the completion.
Working quickly. Wow! Devin White comes busting through to bring down Stroud for the sack.
Coming right at you, right past 71 Titus Howard, who stepped down to help block. The hole opens, and Devin White was off.
Mayfield running. Can he get there? Lowers his shoulder, and he's got the first down.
Whatever bodily harm he's got to take, he's going to do. He gets wrapped around the neck by Ivan Pace Jr. He don't care.
3rd and long. Mayfield off his back foot. Works Mike Evans. Got Mike Evans. Touchdown Tampa.
And actually tackle the football.
Mayfield. Deep. He's got it. Mike Evans. That's a Buccaneer touchdown.
There's the matchup, one-on-one. And look at this second gear right there. Just leaning into the defensive back, right, setting him up, and then that explosion off that lean.
And it is a 1st and goal with Patterson the back. Ritter keeps. Desmond Ritter. Can he get 2 today? Into the end zone. It's a touchback fumble, no touchdown.
Yeah, you can see it right there. Winfield never giving up, and that ball is loose before it crosses the goal line. It's the appropriate call, and I'll tell you what, that is one of those where you just never say die. Perfect punch by Winfield.
One last gasp. And that is going to be caught for a touchdown by Mike Evans.
One-on-one matchup on a deep crosser. That ball bounces off of Benford's helmet.
After 7 games, finished 8-9, lost to Dallas in the wild card. Of course, they had a different QB. Mayfield, step, deep ball. Mayfield looking for Evans. He's got him! Evans with the grab and the touchdown! 54 yards. Mayfield to Evans.
He is so smooth running it. At his size, you think he's not going as fast, but he is eating up ground, eating up your cushion.
Blitz coming. Oh, what a catch by Evans, and he stays up for a couple extra yards. One-handed grab with Reed Blankenship all over him.
Make this type of play, and they've been hoping that Evans would make it prior to now.
Out of his own end zone, intercepted by Shaq Barrett, fighting at the goal line for a pick 6 that just might seal the deal for Tampa. Shaquille Barrett, a guy who was undrafted, hardly played in a few years in Denver, comes here to Tampa Bay, and Todd Bowles says he can remember how hungry he was when he first arrived, and he said, "You've got a chance because of that hunger."